welcome back. It's been a few months. It's October 2019 and the bike's back in the garage. Had a few outings and trips on it this spring and summer. I've got a few things to sort out, but before I do that, I thought I'll take it on a little road trip. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get a ferry to Santander, and it's quite a long way down to Andalusia. So I booked an online trip to the Andalusian mountains with motorcycle tours. Let's have a look. So, this is Ron in the silver helmet, who owns the motorcycle tours in Andalusia. And a couple of guys joined me. That's Stuart in the white helmet and Alan in the blue helmet. So for this tour, I was riding the F650 GS Dakar, which was quite nice. There was also two GS 650s and an F800 GS, which really was a nice bit of kit. So straight off and up the mountain, about an hour's ride, and then a quick stop for a coffee and a bit of toast. And then we're going to go up the first set of mountains of the three. So let's have a look at those windy bends. So for those that are interested, I'm actually using a Drift Stealth 2 HD camera mounted on the side of my helmet. Played up a little bit this morning, but it seems to be working alright now. So one of the first things that you note is the tarmac is just superb. There's no potholes, drain covers, road repairs. It's just absolutely superb. The grip is really good, and the views are absolutely stunning. And not always, but sometimes there's not even any barriers or anything, and those slopes beneath you are much steeper than they appear to be. So, but it's not. It doesn't feel dangerous, it's just outstanding. Really liked was you ride for an hour and a half and see very little traffic, and which is great. But then just when you least expect it, you go around a bend and yep, sure enough, there's a car. So you really need to keep your wits about you. Nice road.
Road, yeah. It just all falls in. Yeah, yeah. They all fall into each other. So this is a proper working together. But they have a museum there that you can have a look at the old museum. Yep. You used to use.
Every time I came around a really sharp bend, I thought, if this was England, it'd have gravel all over this bend, and you'd be like, ah. So, we've just stopped for lunch at a bodega. There's a bit of the road there, you can just see that. Fantastic. Well, I think we've been out several hours now, and we've passed, I think, 3 cars. Fantastic. And the view is just outstanding. And you daren't look over the edge half the time. But it's not, you know, it doesn't feel dangerous. It's just fantastic. The view, and it would just draw your attention so much. It's a fantastic place. Look, here's a wine press. This is Ron, our guide. Say hello, Ron.
Hiya, would you want a grape?
Oh yeah, I'll have a grape in a minute. This is Alan.
Hiya.
And Stuart, who led us a yarn that he'd only just learnt to ride. Cool.
Well done.
What a fantastic place.
So this bodega has a museum, and Stuart just couldn't help himself reverting to his childhood.
Okay, so this is a nice room. Somewhere to hang all your motorcycle kit. And there's them mountains. Plenty of bars, nice little village, half a dozen restaurants and bars. Cool place. Really good day today.
They're a bit big ones, but they're welcome to take one. They're also. You can always wear them over the top of the jacket.
If you don't mind, yeah?
Cool. Actually, it'll probably
Perfect,
fit
they'll
that.
fit him.
Not that we're saying anything like, you know,
That's nice, isn't it?
we're not
Nice.
implying anything.
You wait, you see the video.
Alright, okay. Like that, is it?
Off to get some petrol. The guide and host, Ron, is abusing me.
It's a nice bright sunny day. It's 14 degrees this morning. It got a bit hot yesterday. It got up to as high as 32 degrees centigrade, which was a tad warm. And when we were coming down the mountain yesterday, there was a lot of wind. I think it was the tail of a hurricane out in the Atlantic, and really took the front wheel, which was a little bit unsettling. I've never ridden in windy conditions like that, but it's nice and fresh this morning. Can't wait to get up that mountain. Just got to get some petrol first, and then we're on our way. So we're off up the mountains. Today I'm using a Cross Tour 4K camera. Looks a bit like a GoPro from Amazon, and it's mounted on the indicator arm. And yeah, I forgot to do up the tightening nut, so that does help with the vibration. So we won't watch too much of this bit. So we've arrived at the mountains, and this is day 2, and we're going to be going up some much steeper inclines through some really tight little villages, and then stopping for lunch. So every day we stop for lunch at some really nice mountain restaurants, and typically the food was fantastic. We'd have fresh bread, a drink, coffee, 2 courses which you just couldn't finish, so were massive, all for typically €10. In the evening we'd pop along to one of the local bars where the drinks were just incredibly cheap. We drink all night, and it'd be difficult to spend more than €10. And they serve free tapas in between and with every round that you ordered. When we got to the top, we went right to the very top of the Sierra Nevada mountains, where I saw an exceptional 749S, just like the one I had, and why did I let that one go? We also went down to a lake and did a little bit of off-roading, not much, but just down to the lake to soak up some of the sunshine. Ron also does tours off-road, and certainly I'll be considering doing a couple of days off-road as well as on-road through the mountains next time. Right, I hope you found that interesting. It was a great holiday, extremely good value for money, met some great guys, Stuart and Alan, and look forward to seeing you guys again maybe. I'll put the link onto Ron's website. He does off-road as well as on-road, and it was great value, really enjoyed it. With regards to the Guzzi, I've got a few bits and pieces I want to do that, so I should be doing some more episodes soon. Going to do a screen on the front, tailpiece on the back, and a few other bits and pieces I've got to sort out. I'm going to change the clip-ons for something a little bit more relaxed, take a little bit of pressure off my elbows and shoulders. But yeah, look out for the next episode. See you soon.